Come, Obinna, I'm really getting tired. I'm getting worried about this your behavior. Why is it that anytime I ask you question, you will just give me just one word answer? How are you? I am fine. How did your day go? Mommy, fine. But your face does not really look it. What is actually the problem? Why are you not talking to me? This is unlike you. You that is every time you're talking here and there. But nowadays, you cease to keep quiet. You would keep muttering words. It's really worrisome. Hello, viewers. Hello, my amazing parents. Yes, it's our Thursday live with Amarachi. Yes, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Most parents, especially parents of teenagers, they always struggling. Oh, so sorry about that. The network just logged us out. Okay, I believe you can hear me and I believe you can see me. I hope you got that little playlet there. The mother that was worried about his son not talking to him. The son will always mutter a word. So as I said, most parents of teenagers, they always struggle with getting their children to talk about their feelings or their struggles or how their day went. So our conversation today, we're going to be equipping you with effective strategies to foster open communication without forcing it. So what are the objectives? We want to know why kids shut down and how to break this cycle. They will also give you some simple conversation starters that will actually work, that will help you communicate with your children. Then also the secret to deepening your connection with your kids and what to do when your child will not talk. So if you're online, send us your favorite emojis. If you're online, also go to the WhatsApp group. Any WhatsApp group you belong to, share the link. Tell them that there is a conversation, an interesting conversation going on here. Please, if you can hear me, let me know. It's like network is poor today. If you can hear Okay, so sorry, the network is poor today. Trying to see how we can fix that. So sorry, we're having a bit technical challenge. Okay, I believe you can see me, and I hope you can also hear me. Okay, our conversation is helping our children to open up. What are the things we do that makes our children shut down? And how do we break this cycle? Then the simple conversation starters that will help us to communicate with our children effectively. And also what to do when your child will not talk at all. So if you're online, let us know you're online. Tell us where you're streaming from. You can send us your favorite emoji. Then also go to any WhatsApp group you belong. Share the link so that we can have this conversation this afternoon. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. So before I start, if you're online, let us know where you're streaming from. So before I start, I would like to introduce myself. So sorry about the network. I can see some people is logging them in and also logging up. Sorry about that. So I will give a little introduction of myself and what I do. My name is Amarachi Eze. I am a family life coach and the founder of Jordan Family and Parenting Wisdom Consult. This is a platform dedicated to raising couples, to helping parents. We give them the right tools and the right strategies to solve family problems, even before this problem arise. So that by the time the problem starts arising, they are already equipped with the right tool that will help them solve these problems. So that is what we do. So whether you're a first time a couple, or you're a newly married couple, you're a first time parent, or you're a parent to teenagers, yes, this is a platform you need to belong to. So like us, subscribe to our channel and also share so that we'll have a community of parents to interact with. So we'll hold our hands together and we'll grow together. So quickly, we're going into the business of the day, and the topic says how to get my child to open up. So I'll be sharing my slide. How to get my child to open up without forcing conversations. Yes, if you watch that little drama there, you understand that this child is one who before used to talk, but at the time the child kept shut, kept mute. When the mother asks him a question, he will always reply with a word. And if you check, this is what we find most of our teenagers. This is what, when they become teenagers, most times they find it difficult to open up to their parents. So why is this so? We're going to be understanding why this is so and what we can do to help our children so that we can have conversations that will help them anytime they are stuck. Okay, so hope you can see my slide and you can hear me. Please, if you're on and you can't hear me, let me know that you can't hear me. Okay, looking at the two images here, we have image A and picture B. So the first image there, which is the right environment for openness. If you're here or anytime you come in, you can respond. The two environment, the two pictures you're seeing, the first one, you can see the son lying on the mom and you can see the interaction between the parents. Then the second one, you can see the child bent down, maybe disappointed because the mom is scolding her. So which of them encourages openness? I believe picture A does. Yes, the eye contact. The child is more, I believe the child is more connected to this parent. And if this child is feeling okay, sorry about the network again. It locked me up. Okay, we're discussing the pictures, the two diagrams. We saw that diagram A, there is more connection in that family. Why diagram B, you can see a child, maybe he's feeling ashamed of whatever it is he or she did, while the mother is giving her advice. So diagram A is the first, is the right environment to help children open up. So what we need to understand why our children do not open up. Why do children not open up to their parents? The first one is fear of judgment. As I said, that diagram B, you can already see that the child so sorry. The network is poor today. I'm so sorry about that. If you're online, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know. So I'm not just talking to myself. We really need to be fast. The network is disappointing us today. So sorry about that. So why children do not open up? We said the first one is fear of judgment. We saw that in diagram B, the second picture. Please, if you can hear me, let me know. Let me know. So there is fear of judgment. Children worry about how you will react. Yes, I had a case of a teenager asking me a question. He said, the teenager was asking me, she said, why is it that parents think that all teenagers are bad? You see, maybe this teenager, the mom or the dad kept maybe placing judgment on the child. Anything the child does, there may be judgment by the way the parents react. And now the child is worried and came up to me to ask, why is it that parents think all teenagers are bad? And she was really serious. She said, but that's not so. That's not fair. So anytime our children sense that we were going to judge them, most times they tend to not to open up whatever their feelings are. So I also had another experience. It was a neighbor. So the children, about 10 to 12 years, they were discussing. And what were they discussing? They were saying something like, you remember that boy that likes that girl? So they were discussing, and the other one said, oh, even me, I like that girl too. And when the mother kind of overheard it, the mother came out and started scolding them. Why will you be saying that thing? You don't have your books to read and you're here discussing rubbish. I told myself, but these children, this is really the age they are in. You see, hormones they're having surge of hormones in them. And all these things, this is an experience they must go through. So we as parents, it's not time for us to judge them. Instead, it's time for us to help them. Okay, you're feeling this way because of this. Next time, sometimes we like people, maybe because of their character. We like people maybe because of their courage. We love people because of maybe how the value, the vibes they give out. So it does not necessarily mean that that discussion is a wrong one. But when you understand them, it helps you guide them, it helps you direct them. So when children fear that you're going to judge them, most times they do not open up. Then the next thing is why children do not open up is because of the past negative experience they've had. Yes, the example I told us of that neighbor. So if past conversation, if it's previously led to scolding and dismissiveness, it will make children to shut down. Then something also happens to me. I had an experience with my son. My son is 9 years. That was okay, December. So one day he just asked me, he said, Mommy, what does it mean? Or who is a virgin? Or what does virgin means? As I heard that, my mind said, God, oh, this boy has not been listening to maybe some, I don't know where he must have gotten this. What is actually happening? So as parents, this will hit us. We say, I was thinking, how am I going to explain this to him? At his level, is he going to know, okay, you tell him a virgin means you should not, somebody that has never slept with somebody. Then he will ask me, what, sleep, how? So it was just ringing, going on my head. Then I asked him, I just calmed down. I did as if nothing happened. Then I asked him, okay, what happened? As in, let me know more about it. He said he saw it on our olive oil bottle. He saw extra virgin oil. I calmed down. I said, oh, thank God. So when I said that gave me a clue. And I told him, okay, virgin means something that has never been used before. Then he said again, oh, but mommy, in this Christmas song we've been singing, they were saying the virgin's womb. That's the Mary's womb, the virgin's womb. I said, yes, that means her womb has never carried a baby before. So that was how I was able to help him with that. Because looking at his age, I felt, okay, maybe he should not be able to start. Please, can you hear me? I think I'm off again. Oh, we're not having a Hello, can you hear me? Let me know you can hear me. Please, the network is poor today. So if you're on, let me know you can hear me so we can continue. I'm yet to see our comments. Can you hear me? Okay, I think it's a bit stable. So sorry about the poor network. Okay, so that was how I was able to help my son in that case. But if it is that I made him, maybe he had a bad experience on that, a negative experience, I'll tell him, shut up. You will go and be listening to people I don't know and you're talking about virtue. At this age, do you think that the child, when the child has a problem, he will still come back? No. So let us learn to be calming down as parents. All those are worries. If you can remember when you were a teenager, you also went through those feelings. So it is not time to be agitated. It's not time to be scared. It's not time to bring in fear. I told us fear is appropriate language for instruction. It's going to make you, it will make you. Sorry about the next word, please. So that will make you. Hello. Sorry about the next word, please. Okay, I think I can hear myself. So that's, if you do that, it will either change, make your child to shut down and not open up to you. So that's for bad negative experiences. Then the next thing that will also make children not to open up, you talk about personality differences. Yes, some children are naturally more reserved. They just want to keep to themselves. So if while your child was growing up, that your child is the type that keeps to himself, then that may not actually be a problem. But then you need to establish connection, because there are some cases in which you need to guide the child. So then the next thing, why children do not give up, sometimes children feel unheard. If children feel parents only talk at them, they are going to withdraw. So if you're the parent, any little thing you're shouting at your child, any little thing you say, you and this your behavior, you're talking at the child. But children need people that will make them, don't want to listen to them, to want to hear their own point of view, who want to understand them. So anytime a child is not feeling heard, anytime a child has experienced a negative behavior, a negative experience, maybe scolding, or you dismiss the child on what the child is saying, then the child most times may not open up to you. So how can we help our kids? If we have understood these are the things that make our children not to open up, how can we break this cycle? What are the key strategies we need to put in place to encourage openness? Okay, the first one says you need to create a safe and judgment-free space. This is very important. Create a safe and judgment-free space. How are you going to do this? The first one is that you're going to let your child know their thoughts and their feelings are welcome any day, anytime. Let your child know that his thoughts and his feelings are welcome any day, anytime. We call it a no judgment zone. In our consult, what we do, those in the parenting coaching program, they are already aware. Can we hear me? I feel we're cut off again. Okay. Hello. Okay, sorry about that. The network is really poor. It's not allowing us today. But anyways, we'll see what we can do. So the first one, we said the key strategies to encourage openness is to create a safe and free space. And how do you do this? You will let your child know that their thoughts and feelings are welcome anytime. And I was saying that in our consult, what we do is that we have a family meeting tool. Yes, which we give out in the parenting coaching program. We've already done that. So this tool, we say it is a no judgment meeting. It's a meeting you want to hear your child. You want to hear every member of the family, how it is going on with them. So when you create this space, it allows them to open up. And in that opening up, whatever the person says, there is no judgment, there is no repercussion of whatever it is that the child or the family member has said. So another way to create a safe and judgment-free space is avoid reacting harshly, even when they tell you something shocking. Yes, there are so many things that our teenagers must have done. Don't react harshly to whatever it is they may have said, even if it is shocking. You can just calm down, nod your head, and say, okay, continue the listening. So, so whatever you people say, be it in that family meeting or in your discussion with your child, it remains between you. So anytime you're going to bring it up, it's only you want to use it to lift the child and not to bring the child down. So that will help create a no judgment, to create a judgment-free space and will help your child. Then you also learn to validate their emotions. Yes, sometimes they can come and they're upset. Tell them, okay, I know you're upset. Okay, calm down. Can you hold on? Maybe next time, another time we can discuss this. Or anytime you want us to talk about it, I am always available. So validate their emotions. Then another important thing is that that there should be what? Unconditional love. Sorry, unconditional love at all times. Don't let it not be that your child did one thing, maybe when okay, he did the right thing and you're happy. Then when your child does the wrong thing, you now shout on the child. Is that how you behave? No. So let the unconditional love be even when the child is ugly, even when the child does something that is not lovable. Let there be unconditional love. Your own is to seek, okay, how do we go about this from here? So you help the child. All these things will help create a safe and judgment-free space. Then the next strategy to help your child open up is to use everyday moments for connection. Yes, conversations will flow naturally during relaxed activities. So in our consult, what we do, we give her every day. There is a daily tool for you to use with your child. So what times or what moments can you use for connections that will help discussions to flow? You have your cooking times. You cook together as a family. Maybe when you're driving to school, when you're doing a workout. These are moments we can use to what? Discuss with our children. Then bedtime. Yes, I always use this one mostly for my children. Our bedtime moment, that is when we used to chat, when we used to discuss, when we tell our stories before we go to bed. So the key here Okay, so sorry. The network is poor. I think we can just rush over it and see what we'll be able to pick out. Okay, we talked about using everyday moments for connection. Yes, in the consult, you will get that too. Every day we dish out tools, connection tools that will help us relax and discuss with our children. Then the third thing we need to know to encourage openness is to ask the right questions. So we need to avoid to use our yes and no questions. Instead, we use open-ended questions. What are the examples of open-ended questions that will help us start up a conversation with our child? So instead of asking how was school, you can ask your child, what was the most interesting thing about school today? So it's going to help your child to discuss. Then also, instead of asking, okay, what did you eat today? Have you eaten? Did you eat today? You can ask, what was the favorite part of your lunch today? So these are conversation starters that is going to help you or help your child or help you people have a free hinge conversation. Then another strategy is that you need to be a good listener. So parents, most times we're not good listeners at all. We want to interrupt. Yes, we gave out a tool, I think 2 days ago, in our parenting grant. And some of us say, oh, our children will even tell us, Mommy, hear me out first. Yes, we need to listen to them. It makes them feel heard so that they will know, okay, you're getting them from their own perspective. Don't be too quick to rush to deliver your lecture, deliver your message. Hear them out. Maybe what they really want at that moment is just to vent out their feelings. So learn to be a good listener. We need to learn to pause and digest it first before we can begin to talk. So you need to stop multitasking. Most of us, every time our phones are in our hands. When you're operating your phone, you're not listening. Your whole attention is not there, and your child will feel so. Then you can also try to repeat back what they say to you. It shows that, oh, you're fully here, you're understanding them, you're going with them. Then avoid interrupting or rushing them. Yes, that's a quality of a good listener. Don't multitask. Repeat to show you're following and also avoid interrupting or rushing them. Then the next strategy to encourage openness is to share your own stories. Very, very important. This is a good tool that will help them open up. Sometimes we were once teenagers. We went through all these feelings. We went through all these things that they are going through now. So you can share your own stories. What were the place you made mistakes? What were the things you did and you were able to pass through this stage? If you made a mistake, share the story with them. They're going to learn. And when you open up to them, they'll know, oh, okay, mommy is also vulnerable. Dad is also vulnerable. And with that, they will open to you. And when they open to you, you're in a more better position to help them scale through that feeling. You're in a more better position to help them solve that problem they are passing through at that time. So share your experiences, your struggles, share it in a relatable manner so that they can also be able to they open up to you. Then the next thing is to respect their timing. Very important. You should respect their timing. Sometimes some children they need more time to process their emotions before talking. So when you want your child to say something, don't be there. You want to demand, say it now, 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 now. No. Sometimes they want to process, okay, how should I even say it? Or they want to know, oh, how am I feeling? How can I put it? So that mommy will understand, so that daddy will understand. So respect their timing. So that is why in one of the objectives, I said, when your child will not want to talk at all, what should you do? Respect that timing. You can tell the child, okay, I am here for you. Anytime you feel free to talk, you want to talk it, I am available. So anytime you're ready, any day, anytime, I am here. And I would also love to hear that. Then after that, the next thing is that you need to create rituals for connection. Create rituals for connection. And how will you do that? You have a daily check-in routine. I told us every night I go in with my children. That's when we discuss. We talk about the day, we tell our stories, we'll study Bible depending on what we have for that time. So have a daily check-in routine. Any day you don't come, you will see them, they will keep disturbing you. Oh, mommy, come and stay with us. So that is what will encourage openness. Then also establish a special one-on-one time weekly. Yes, I always tell those that I coach, for each child, have a particular day, maybe a timeout. It could be in your veranda. It could be maybe you take the child out. Daddy will also take another child out. Most times it can be mother to daughter or father to son. Then another day, mother to son and father to daughter. So have a special one-on-one time weekly or monthly, depending on what is suitable for your family. So it's going to help create connection. So with these strategies, it's going to help your children open up to you no matter what the problem is. So what are our final thoughts? We are actually coming to the end. What are our final thoughts? The first thing you need to go home with is building open communication is a journey. It is not a one-time fix. Yes, when you decide to communicate, to have open communication with your child, it's not a one-time thing. So it's a journey, it's a process. Once you start it, keep doing it. Before you know it, you see your child open up to you. So, and that is also why you need to belong to a group. You need to belong to a community where parents are free to share amongst themselves. And Jordan Family and Parenting Wisdom Consult is one of such communities. So to join us, you only book a slot, 5,000 naira. Yes, you book a slot. Then you can also DM us for more details. Then another thought you need to be going home today is that small, consistent efforts, it makes a big difference. Yes, don't say, this small thing. Keep doing it. It's going to make that big difference you're desiring. Then also encourage questions and interactive discussions with your children. It's going to help them. You can come one day and say, okay, this is the question we need to trash today. So with that, it can help them be open to you. So we've come to the end of today's Thursday live. We're so sorry for the network. It was actually a bad one. So if you have any questions, you can drop it in the comment section or you send it in our WhatsApp group. Yes, go to our Facebook. We are on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on WhatsApp. So you can just go there. Then you can also use my number to DM me. I think it's scrolling right there. Yes, my number is at the end of that thing. You can use it, DM us in case you need to contact us, maybe for questions, for any other thing. More inquiries will be right there to give it to you. So finally, we've come to the end of today's show. I'm so grateful. Thank you for your time. Even though the network was poor, some of you also stayed here to the end. We're so grateful. Thank you for your time. We don't take it for granted. And see you next time on Thursday. Do have a great day. And before you go, if you've not subscribed to our channel, please do so that we all grow together, and also send this link to more parents. Do have a lovely day.